Welcome back to the Sheffnseth cast. We're your hosts, Sheff.
And I am Seth.
Man, I don't know.
Were you giving me like a blank to do my name first that time? That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I want a second anyway. So
I don't know what's happened in the past like 5 minutes, but apparently my brain froze and is currently still freezing.
Yeah, we're both playing with our brand new. Was yours is yours the same as mine?
No.
We both. Oh, that's cool.
Right.
We both got
bracelets.
Bracelets today.
They're friendship bracelets.
Yeah. Yeah. They say friends.
They don't say each other's names. They just say friends.
You're my pal.
My good time boy.
No, we both got like cross bracelets. They're selling them at our local store today to raise charity funds for veterans and people who suffer from drug abuse.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But
it was.
So today we're talking about. Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Did you make the music that plays in the beginning of this?
I did not.
You didn't? Where did that come from?
I looked up free, calming, copyright-free music, and
I like it.
There was a playlist of there was one video and it was 2 hours long, and it had 30 different songs, and that was one of them on there.
Oh, I like that. It's very
makes you want to go. Yes, but you guys didn't see it, but Seth was dancing to the intro.
Yeah,
before...
I was doing a tango.
He was. He got up and everything, and I was
crumping.
Sit down.
Sit.
He was crumping the cat because I don't dance.
Yeah. Video games.
Yeah, I mean...
Episode
3.
2? 3?
3. This will be episode 3 of video games. Because the first episode was God of War, strictly. Mm-hmm. The second one was I play video games in the fall, and I prefer this console. And this one is this is going to be what we've been playing and how our taste has changed, and a very cool upcoming game. Yeah. Comes out this Wednesday, as of when the podcast releases.
Yeah.
I don't think Seth has pre-ordered it, but I have.
I have not.
I'm going to get it for you for Christmas.
I have 6 games on my console right now that I bought that I haven't even touched.
Well, if you don't buy it by Christmas, I'll buy it for you. That'll be my gift.
So I had 2 jobs for a long time, which kind of made me not be able to have time to play video games. And then once I stopped having both jobs, I've been just so focused on planning my wedding. It's just been hard to find time. Recently, over the past week, I've had a little bit of time that I can play some video games.
So that's with your buddies.
Yeah, we've been playing video games with buddies. And that's kind of what this episode is going to be about, right?
Yeah, just video games we've been playing recently. I have been playing, as you guys have seen on the channel and the live streams, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, and Seth has yet to try it.
Yes. I'm thinking about buying it.
If you do,
it looks cool.
It's so fun. But Seth got to see... When you guys see the live streams, because those seem to range between, I get more views after they're done. Mm-hmm. People continue to go in and watch them. And as you guys see, I remain slightly goofy and I goof around. But Seth has gotten a chance to see today.
Yeah, so there's a different side of Nick.
Yeah, that you guys do not see and probably won't see.
It's the angry side.
Very angry.
It's the same side that comes out when I play Madden.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm fighting a boss right now that I did look up. Mm-hmm. And I'm not the only one who strongly hates this boss. There is a Reddit thread that was 400 comments long of people being they just need to take it out of the game.
Really?
Yeah, because
it's because he's hard, or
yeah, because he's ridiculously hard. You can't get in close enough to hit him. And you can ask Seth. I mean, Seth.
I've seen him try to take this guy. So I saw you try a few times last night, a few times today before lunch, and then a few times again.
But now I'm cheesing the game and saving up 15 million currency.
Yeah, so when Nick has been annoyed by the game or angry at the game is when you see him playing, and then you look away for a second, and then you look back, and he suddenly is playing Pac-Man, and you're
he's just quiet.
This is not Elden Ring. He's I know. And then he hits you.
Last night, the way I did it is him and Callum were playing Ark, and they were listening to me just not... I don't even yell at the game. It's very under my breath, like you would at like a boss or something. Yeah, very much so, and like very. I can't help but be like physically very obvious that I'm mad at it.
Yeah.
Like I sit there and I'm like, ah.
You like punch your knee.
Yeah.
I do the same thing, dude. And want to know something stupid? Is it's a video game, so you know you shouldn't hurt yourself over it. But for some reason, every time I get mad at a video game, I always bring my middle knuckle out. And I'll just like slam myself on my knee, and then after I sit in anger, but I also sit in pain, like.
Right. It's that immediate realization, because I'll be playing Elden Ring in my own time, and I'll be like, if I die by something multiple times, instead of like trash talking the fire giant like I was, I'll just like sit back and start throwing my shoulders, be like, no, it's cool. I love fucking myself. Yeah, no. Just like, and I've done that so many times, and then I sit there for a minute, and I'm like.
All around me.
And no, but Seth could tell you that like I would stop, I'd be mad for 15 seconds, be like, okay, I got it this time, and about halfway through the fight I'll be like, I'll take like 2 hits and be like, no, it's cool, not like I can dodge it or nothing, no, I'm not, and I still had like 11 vials left. He's like, so you think you can do it this time? And I was like, nope, already threw it. And then I just kind of let myself die.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long to come out of that anger, though.
No, it's very surface level anger. I don't know what the science would say on this or like the neurological aspect of it, but I kind of see it as like partly therapeutic because both of us are so happy-go-lucky dudes that I can't even remember. Well, I can. There's one time, but it's so rare for me to get angry in life.
At like a person.
Or anything. Yeah. Like, I just am so go with the wind, like, easygoing. Like, nothing ever makes me mad. Ever. Right. Video games are the only thing. Yeah. And, like, for me, my angry video game right now is Madden 2020. And the reason that this is my angry video game is because I came from Madden 2010 and Madden 2013, which are much easier when it comes to the passing aspect. And I don't play video games enough to be very good at them. So I started playing Madden 2020, and I can't do anything but throw to the other team.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It'll be like, ask Nick. I mean, like, there's the other day, I like rage quit a game. He's like, why'd you quit? And I'm like, well, I threw like 5 interceptions in the first quarter. Yeah. I was not having a happy time. So. Yeah, but like you'll start. I personally will like punch my leg, and that's the only time I get like a really terrible speech, and it's not good.
No, but like,
but at the same time, it's like it's better than releasing all that anger someday on some poor civilian.
Some like person comes up to you in Walmart and it's like, "Do you know where the eggs are?"
Punch a hole through his chest,
and then you start punching your leg.
You're like, oh, so many interceptions.
I rolled.
I rolled.
But I think for me, the reason I get so mad at it is you've seen me. I'm fairly good at video games.
Yeah, you are. You're a lot better than most people. So,
like, I hop into that and just get Shrek'd over and over and over. And
dude,
it's so irritating.
Something, too, is like... there's few people I've met in my life that are like that. You, my cousin Jesse, and my cousin Josh are all those people that, like, you play video games, and you can kind of get a sense for if somebody is good at video games. Like, you can be good at a video game, but just a general, like, good at any video game that you pick up. Yeah. It's super impressive to me, because, like, and no matter what we play, you're always, like, 9 steps ahead. Like... Cuphead. Yep. Like any first-person shooter, zombies, like all that stuff. You just have this crazy sense of being really good at it. The only game you turn to me for is Skyrim, and that's because I played the crap out of it.
And I've always disliked it until recently.
But to see you struggle this hard on a video game,
does it make you scared of the game?
It's like. Do I really want to try this game? Is it worth my sanity?
No, but it's all the Souls games are meant to be hard.
Yeah, but you said this is like the hardest one you've done.
This is the hardest one I've played, and I've played Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 2, and Bloodborne. Or no, Dark Souls 1 and 3 and Bloodborne. And this one, dude, it's so hard. Like, I struggled my first playthrough on Bloodborne, but like, after playing Elden Ring, Bloodborne is like Mario Kart. Like,
I'm not good at Mario Kart.
I do think you'd like Elden Ring. But those games, you have to remember, they're very high risk, high reward, and they make you grind. Like,
don't I know it?
My console is soaked.
Oh my gosh!
You'll see me like I've probably spent like 3 to 5 hours here just this weekend farming for materials and resources, like in that game.
Well, that's the part I would be okay at, because I come from...
You mean hunting still goats and birds?
Exactly. That's the part I'd be good at, because, well, that's the kind of stuff I like. I play Minecraft, I play 7 Days, I play Ark, all sandbox style, farming, getting supplies, like that kind of stuff. Outside of that, like, I like the RPGs that, like, are slow build-ups, like Skyrim, like Far Cry, like something that you start at the basics and you slowly make your way up the chain. Like, I'm not good at those high-risk, high-reward situations. I guess the closest that you would say that I've ever gotten to that is probably God of War.
I don't know, I feel like Ark is pretty throw you in and let you drown.
Like, you definitely drown in Ark. Ark is just, like, either nothing at all or too much. And what I mean by that is, like, you see a parasaur and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then randomly a Spinosaurus will grab you by your neck and destroy you. Like, there's no medium enemy.
Whereas it's... With Elden Ring, like I told...
Into the shit.
Yeah, the night I bought it. In Dark Souls, it's very common for the very first enemy to be a boss. Just so you do die, and it does explain to you the, like, death respawn mechanic. And to also give you a hand into, like... This is how it's gonna be. But Seth was in a party chat with me the night that I bought Elden Ring, and it must have been like every 5 minutes I was like, there's another boss. And after like the 5th one, I just kind of like leaned back and I was in my chair. He couldn't see this, but I just kind of like huffed and I was like, you're never gonna believe this. Like the one guy, they have smaller enemies you can kill. And they're like 1-2 hits with a sword. And so I saw one, and I was like, okay, I'm taking a break. And then I killed it, and I start like yelling, and Seth's like, what? And I'm like, I just killed a scarecrow, and it turned into like a 300, 400 ton bear. And that thing will catch up to you when you're on your horse.
If you play Elden Ring and you're playing for the first time, understand that if you see Santa Claus, don't kill him.
Do not. Because you can... If you're playing online, people will leave messages for you to find throughout the world. And there was like 3 messages in front of him that said, try attacking. And I was like, okay. And then I found out he has a ton of like game essential things that you need to buy off of him.
Alright, so God of War.
Oh man, releases Wednesday. I've already got it pre-ordered. I'm so ready. You've no idea. And it's like to this... Well, I can't say to this point as of next week because they're starting to release like the get excited more gameplay based trailers instead of like the cutscene trailers. And they've said every trailer and gameplay element that they've released to this point is just the first 5 hours.
That's awesome.
And a lot of stuff happens in those trailers. You see him fighting 2 Valkyries, Thor, Atreus talking to Odin, like Haiti and Fulti chasing the moon and sun, like. It's great. That's a lot for the first 5 hours.
What the heck was that?
Killam's watching football.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I will probably, because the way, when it releases, I'll be going to your house, depending on if I work that Friday, either that Thursday or Friday. I am willing to bet, I won't have it beat, but I'll be at least halfway through.
That game, I'd probably buy that before I bought Elden Ring.
Well, like I said, if you want to get Elden Ring, I'll just buy you Ragnarok for Christmas. I know that's like 3 months away. Well, no, 2 months.
Yeah, we're about to hit November 1st.
Yeah, so if you don't want to buy it yourself, I can get it for you.
Well, I'm going to be rich because I'll have a wedding coming up and people will give me at least $40.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you buy Ragnarok, then I won't have a Christmas present.
All right. Well, and I guess I'm curious about what my Christmas present will be.
Well, how about this? If you want both Ragnarok and Elden Ring, you buy one and I'll buy the other.
All right. I'll let you know. Maybe I'll pick out 40 other games I want.
No.
Oh.
If you want something like Pac-Man, that's on sale right now for $15.
I want the incredible, totally reliable mailing service.
That's like $10. I could do that tonight. But yeah, dude, God of War. That and the scene in the new God of War, Kratos and Thor fight scene.
Oh yeah, man.
Where he like brings him back to life, and he's like, "We're not done here yet."
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to go about it. Because I was kind of hoping that they would make it so Thor didn't just have like a single fight and basically be bent over
in like the 40 hours of the game.
Yeah, just like, oh man, I really appreciate that they kind of brought up somebody that's finally a match.
Yeah, whereas like in God of War history, everyone besides Boulder's dead in the first fight.
Yeah,
like, and Boulder does die like 3 times in that. Well, he doesn't die.
He
but
basically
like,
gets his butt kicked in every single fight. It's just that he can't feel pain, and then he escapes somehow.
Yeah.
Like, the first one, he thought he was dead.
Which, honestly, I gotta say, it doesn't make sense. I know he can't feel pain, but Kratos snaps his neck.
Yeah.
He does the exact same thing at the end of the game, and he's dead there.
Yeah.
So...
It's like, what are the rules?
I will say this now. If we see Boulder in the next game, I'm going to be very upset.
Man, just because you can't feel pain doesn't mean that you can live through anything.
Yeah. I know that Freya's a boss.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of tier stuff, and a lot of people think it's going to be optional to give the Blades of Chaos to him at some point. Because there's, in some of the gameplay now, you can actively see him fighting the enemies with Kratos and Atreus.
Mm.
So he's not just someone you come across and he's like, this is my story. He actively helps you.
That's cool.
And they said, like, Atreus helps a lot more in puzzles. And somebody who got to play the game early said there was a point where they had him shoot something during a puzzle. And instead of old Atreus, where he's like, he was like, yeah, whole lot of good that did. So he's like really a teenager. But, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're looking forward to God of War and other games, and I hope you look forward to stuff on the channel. Seth!
Yeah, hi!
Is that it? You still have a couple seconds?
Too late for that.
No, it's not.
No, it is. Look at the music's coming up.